In this video, I'll be showing you how to create 3 creative shakes in After Effects. In order to actually make these shakes, you will need just a Sapphire plugin. So let's just hop straight into it with the first shake. So what you're going to want to add is s_shake. Then we're going to head to the beginning of our clip. And then we're going to go to our amplitude. Just put 4. Put our amplitude right there with a keyframe. Head a couple frames forward. Then you're going to want to put it around. No, you're going to want to put it actually at 0. And then you want to head down to our Y shake. And then you're going to want to head over here again. And then you're going to put your Y rand amp at 845. And then our frequency, we're going to put it at 10. Then our motion blur, we're going to have it right there. Easy ease, our 2 keyframes right here. And actually for our next effect, we're going to add optics compensation. So once you add optics compensation, you want to head over to right underneath where you set your keyframe, right at the amplitude. You're going to click on reverse lens distortion. And then you're going to want to set your keyframe right here. And then you're going to want to head towards the middle of your clip. So maybe about right here or a couple frames ahead. Then you're going to want to set your FOV to 113. Then head to the actual end of your clip, which is about right here. Set it to 0. Easy ease all these right here. So once you add your optics compensation, you're going to want to add CC radial blur. So you want to add on to it. And then under type, you're going to put centered zoom. And then you're going to want to head towards your amount. Start it right here, right underneath the start of your optics keyframe. You want to put the amount right there on 0. Then you're going to want to push it about right here. And then put it to 70 on the amount. And then you're going to want to basically just push it about right here once it starts zooming back out. So let's put on 0 and easy ease these keyframes. So once after you add the radial blur, you're going to want to add brightness. Start about right here. Bring up brightness to 150. Click on the little stopwatch. Head down, and then you're basically just going to want to head over to the next frame. Put it on 0. Once after you make both of these keyframes where it's going to be 150 and 0, you're just going to want to copy and then paste them to the next frame. So let me reset it. Head over 2 frames. Well, actually, head over right here. Then I'm just going to copy these. Head over again. And you're just going to want to do this over and over and over to just create this nice flashing effect. So I'm just going to copy and paste these over into my desired amount. And if you followed all the steps, this is how the effect should look like. So now moving on to the second shake. Again, you're going to add s_shake and then head to the start. On your amplitude, you want to put it at 1. And then you want to head a couple frames ahead. Right here. Bring it down to 0. And then you open up our timeline a bit more. And then you want to put your frequency at 10.30. And then you want to click on motion blur to activate it. And then you actually want to head down to your Y rand amp and then put it on 3810. And depending on your clip and just how long you want the shake, you could either have a quick cut like that, or you could extend out the amplitude keyframe so it drags out a bit more longer. So once after adding s_shake, you're going to head down and add brightness and contrast, and then you're going to want to put it at the start. You're going to want to have it at 0, and then a couple frames ahead you're going to want to have it at 150. And then once again you're going to want to put it down to 0. So once after adding optics compensation, you're going to want to check reverse lens distort. Click on the little time watch to start a keyframe. And then you're going to have it at 0. Then at the middle, you're going to want to put it towards about 114.6. Then at the end of our clip, you're going to want to put it at 0. Realizing right now I accidentally put it at the wrong place. You're actually going to want to put it right underneath the end keyframe of your brightness. You're going to want to drag in radial blur, put the type to zoom, put the quality to high, and then you're going to want to have it around at 0 for the starting keyframe. And you're going to want to start right before our clip starts zooming in. So about right there, click on a little keyframe, head towards the middle of our keyframe. Then you're going to want to put it to 15. then head towards the end of our video, head it to 0. So once after adding the radial blur, you are going to want to add glow. You're going to want to put it about right when it starts zooming in, so about right here. Have the threshold at maybe 80. Yeah. Click on our time watch to start a keyframe, and you're going to want to have it once it starts fully zooming in, bring in the glow. About maybe right there is probably best, and then once it starts ending out, I'm going to put it up to 90, and then I'm going to ease these. So after adding all those effects, you're going to want to head into your timeline and just look around and mess around with the keyframes just to make it to your liking. But yeah, this is all the effects you need for this shake, and the final result should look like this. So now moving on to the third shake, you're going to want to add s_shake for the last time. You're going to head to the start of your clip, put your amplitude at 13.450. Click on a little time watch, and after a couple frames, put it down to 0. Make sure frequency is at 8. Our X randamp is going to be at 192. Click on a little blur motion right there, and this is what we have so far. And then you're going to want to add warp about right here. You're going to put it down to fisheye. Then you're going to want to set your first keyframe right underneath the end of the amplitude keyframe. You're going to put the bend at 0. And then you're going to head towards the middle, or just a couple frames ahead. Put it at -72. About right here towards the end. I'm going to reset the right here. Oh, let's actually just put 0. And then let me actually push it over here. Yeah, I'm just going to push it over to the middle. I'm going to ease this right here. Ease also this one. I'm going to add radial blur. Put the type to zoom. The quality at high. And then I'm just going to follow the same position keyframes of the warp effect. So I'm going to put it down to 0 right here. I'm going to start it. Go to a little keyframe. Head towards the middle of the exact keyframe as warped. Then put it to 60. Again, follow the same keyframe. Put it down to 0. And ease this. And this is all the effects you need for the shake. And the final result should look like this. And that is all for today's video. Those who stuck it to the end, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. And if you guys are interested in more content, I recommend subscribing and leaving a like or a comment and just showing love. I just want to say thank you guys again for watching. Have a good day.